Hi, Maria Michela D'Alessandro, The Globe Post. So again about
Hey, there you are.
About the freedom dividend. What if, because it's not that clear to me in your website campaign, what if with $1,000 most of the prices will increase, such as, let's say, rents?
Such as what?
Rents.
Yeah, rent.
Yeah. That's it.
We printed $4 trillion for the banks during the bailout, and there was not meaningful inflation as a result. To the extent that there has been inflation in America, unfortunately, it's been in three core areas that have made us miserable. Number one is rent. Number two is education. Number three is healthcare. Now, these three are not because of massive buying power on the part of the American people. Rent is somewhat localized. You live in DC, which is one of the most expensive areas in the country, so you're feeling this. But the fact is that rent in certain metropolitan areas has gone way, way up relative to other parts of the country. And the folks who live in a place like DC have access to a different sort of economic opportunity as a result. But also, there are all of these NIMBYism and zoning regs that keep affordable housing from being developed in many of these metro areas because the current property owners don't want that sort of housing development near them. Education, college has gotten 2.5 times more expensive than when I was in school and has not gotten 2.5 times better. And parents have felt like they have no choice but to pay that bill no matter what the sticker price is. And the government has made massive loans available to parents. So now we're up to $1.6 trillion in school loans as a result. And then healthcare, there's a massive private insurance industry that's between patients and providers, but also opaque pricing and a principal agent problem. And every year the healthcare costs go up. So what I'm suggesting is that the inflation that exists in American life today is not a result of money supply or buying power. It's a result of certain dysfunctional marketplaces. If you look at most of the things we consume every day, let's call it food, media and entertainment, clothing, electronics, automobiles, these things have either gotten cheaper or better over time because these are markets that are truly competitive and where technology has been allowed to play a role in both supply chain and distribution and manufacturing. So that's a very long-winded way of saying that if everyone gets $1,000 a month, there will still be price competition in most every industry and cost sensitivity among consumers. It's not like after you all get $1,000 a month and then you go to the corner bakery and their muffin went up in price from like $4 to $6, you would be like, oh, I'll pay $6 for that muffin. You'd be like, wait a minute, this was $4 last week. And all it takes is one bakery to not gouge you to keep all of the bakeries from gouging you. So the core inflation in housing, education, and healthcare, I have separate plans to try and address those, but you would not see rampant price spikes in any other vertical.
Are all y'all paying attention? Automation gonna sweep the nation unless we get him in. Andrew Yang, 2020 freedom dividend. Climate change is real again. Science rules. Teachers bringing home some bread. Medicare for every citizen. That's nice. Andrew Yang, 2020 freedom dividend.